Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to the daily update, my 1000 days challenge. This is day 198, so let's get things started. Alright, so firstly, you'll notice the balance is down a little bit, and that's actually due to an experimental trade setup that took in terms of stop loss that was triggered, and that was for Bitcoin itself. So yesterday, the volatility was a little bit larger than expected, so it triggered my stop loss in that sense for the experimental trade setup. But otherwise, no major change in terms of that. All right, and doing a quick market structure update today, as today is a Sunday, I'm just going to do a very quick run through in terms of the crypto market, or particularly just Bitcoin itself. So things still looks very bullish in terms of maybe short to mid term, although potentially we could have some sort of a strong pullback as well that could be unexpected. But otherwise, things looks generally bullish with the news and fundamental in place. And even on price action on the shorter term frame wise, things looks to be really good as well. So on the daily chart, if you see yesterday, we similarly formed somewhat like an indecision candlestick with a red color kind of doji kind of spinning top kind of pattern. And yeah, so things could without a doubt still have a stronger pullback and retracement, especially we are still a little bit of a distance away from this 20 exponential moving average on the daily chart itself. However, as the trend and the momentum still remains strong, and more importantly, as you can see on the 4-hour chart, and if you have entered this earlier trade on, price have yet to close even below this 20 exponential moving average, which have helped strongly, which similarly gives me the conviction that the biasness towards the upside remains valid. However, I've yet to enter a bullish long setup. If you can see, even though there's a bullish market structure form on here, with a nice bound at this 20 exponential moving average, do bear in mind that this region is considered somewhat like a consolidation period, and I want it to break above or below before making a decision on either trade. But definitely I'm not looking to short simply because on the daily chart it still looks really bullish, and I do not want to be counter trend trade in this manner. And if you do want to counter trend trade, then you have to definitely consider taking profit extremely quick and not consider trading profit. At least that is in my personal opinion wise. Yeah, so for me, I'll just keep the short trade simply because it's going to be too fast, and you have to be really quick to take profit, and it may not result in a good risk to reward. And that means that over time, even if you do take a short trade and if it's so profitable, it's more somewhat like a gambling rather than a more consistent kind of trading portfolio or trading strategy per se. So yeah, so new trade setup is definitely looking to enter a long at the 48.5k break above, with the stop loss at 45.8k. So even though it looks similar, one is 48.5k and the other one is 45.8k. So that's something I'm looking at, which is basically this trading setup that I've already drawn over here. And yeah, I'll definitely be looking to enter a long setup if that happens nicely. But if it does break a very strong break above, then potentially the risk to reward will be a lot poorer and I may not consider to enter. But otherwise, you can see here, this is a very small little nice, somewhat like a ascending triangle pattern where we got a A, B, C, D, E. So potentially we could still have a very small retracement to retouch close to the 20 exponential moving average, or maybe not before we go up towards the upside or the downside. But right now I'm just leaning towards the upside. So let's see how price go. Like what I mentioned, 14, which is today, is potentially a critical zone that you could put a buy stop limit order above, or by 15 as well. So within these 1 to 2 days, I do expect a strong reaction towards the upside or potentially to a downside as well. So yep, that's more or less about it. Even though I'm leaning towards the long, anything can happen. So that's why you always enter. For myself, I enter upon the breakout rather than entering right now in terms of price action wise. So yep, that's it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.